Everyone, and good Wednesday evening to you. It is Eric here with the Valley's most in-depth weather forecast video, weather for weather geeks and nerds and enthusiasts. Plenty to be enthusiastic about today if you like the warm weather, if you're not ready for fall to really settle in. It was another toasty day, and I wanted to start this evening with a look at today's numbers. We were within shouting distance, 5 degrees anyway, of tying the record high today. The record back in 1959, 92 degrees, so we stopped at 87. Officially this afternoon, the record low on today's date, 37, 1979. Not going to be surprised at all if this is the hottest temperature we see until next spring. I think we will see some 80s from here on out into September and even early October, but it gets pretty hard to get into the upper 80s once you get into the second half of September and early October, although we did it last year. We had 88 on October 1st last year, but odds do not exactly favor upper 80s again, I think, for the rest of this season. Certainly the warmer days have outnumbered the cooler than average days so far in September. Of course, the very wet Labor Day kept temperatures in the 60s on Monday, and we had an exactly average day on Sunday. But today's 87 was a good dozen degrees warmer than average, and for the month so far, 9 days into it, 3.6 degrees warmer than the average. All right, we had some river valley fog here and there this morning. We're kind of heading into our foggiest time of the year traditionally, from September through about November. A lot of residual moisture near the ground a lot of times, and with the longer nights, it's a good setup for fog. This morning we had some patches of fog in the river valleys, the lower lying areas, and then a good deal of sunshine for a lot of the day. We did see a buildup of fair weather cumulus clouds as we got into the midday and afternoon today. Good looking day, although it was toasty. All right, maybe you've seen some of the, honestly, kind of apocalyptic-looking scenes from the western U.S. Today, with just an eerie scene in places such as San Francisco today, with just an orange glow to everything, with extremely dense wildfire smoke across parts of California, a good chunk of coastal California, and you can see these fires originating, some of them up in Oregon. Real easy to see where some of these fires are starting out, and then the upper level winds are blowing some of the smoke back out over the Pacific Ocean. Just amazing stuff, a really serious situation for parts of the western U.S. The high-res visible satellite back here at home is not as dramatic this evening. Again, clear sky overhead. Clear sky will be with us for a lot of the night tonight. Front is off to our north and west. Once again, easy front to find. When you look at the temperatures across the region, it's very midsummer-like locally, lower 80s, middle 80s down in Columbus. But Chicago's at 63, Minneapolis is at 45 this evening. Now this front, it's kind of a stationary front for now, but it's going to start getting some south and eastward momentum finally and become kind of a bona fide cold front over the next 24 hours as it slides to the south and east. But the big cool down that came to the middle of the country, including Denver, over the last couple of days, really just kind of peters out. It's not like the cold's just charging east. This is not like an October cold front. This thing's kind of running out of gas, so that big temperature swing on the order of 60-plus degrees that occurred in places like Rapid City and Cheyenne and Casper and Denver and Albuquerque, that's not going to happen farther to the east. Just a little too early in the season to expect that kind of a thing all the way across the lower 48 states. So our front, again, wiggles to the south and east tomorrow. Still be warmer than average tomorrow, still kind of muggy-ish, but I think you'll notice the change by about this time tomorrow, evening into tomorrow night, as the air mass dries out, and that means a beautiful Friday is on the way. May start with some clouds on Friday. I think the afternoon will be brighter. It should be a very pleasant evening for high school football Friday evening. Saturday morning also looking good, but a warm front is heading our way, and this is the front that will bring some of those higher dew points back into the region before Saturday is through, and then as a cold front approaches, I think there'll be some showers and storms around, mostly late Saturday. It's Saturday night, heading into Sunday morning. If you have outdoor plans this weekend, I think the wettest part is Saturday night, Sunday morning. I'm not going to rule something out Saturday afternoon if you're attending a wedding or something like that that's outdoors Saturday afternoon. Small chance, but a chance nonetheless of a shower or storm, but I think the higher rain chances are Saturday night into Sunday morning. Dew points take a dive on Friday, and they'll stay pretty low into Saturday morning, but that retreat of the dew points won't last all that long. I think the muggy air is back for Saturday night and at least the first half of the day Sunday. Here comes the moisture kind of reloading and coming east, but only for a brief time. So it gets muggy Saturday, late in the day into Saturday night, but then the drier air, once it returns by Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, it's probably going to set up shop for a while. This is a nice looking forecast for the first half of next week with all the high moisture shunted off to our south. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, all looking good. Temperatures making their way into the lower 70s, actually pretty close to where we should be at this time of the year. Here's the 8 to 14 day temperature outlook put out by the Climate Prediction Center. Almost a guarantee that the western U.S. will be hotter than average, looking pretty toasty along the east coast. And for us, I don't see any sort of October-like chill, but we certainly won't be under any sort of abnormal late summer heat dome in the middle of September. We can expect, I think, a lot of days in the 70s and lower 80s as we go through the middle of the month. Thank you for watching tonight. That's it for Weather Geeks. As always, you'll find a fresh edition of this video, same time, same place, coming up on Thursday.